Hope Roosevelt is a church in New York City. I believe New York City is segmented into 5 boroughs. I think that's how it is described. And Roosevelt Island is very different from Manhattan, where everything is happening there. It's the Big Apple, and you don't see photos of New York City often correlating with Roosevelt Island, but yet it is one of the 5 geographical parts of New York City. And Hope Roosevelt is a new church plant, pastored by Dan and Amanda Sadler. Back then you have heard them minister at the youth camp and on Sunday. Just 2 or 3 days before the missional offering support to the third space at Nakameguru in Japan, we received an offering from them, a gift from them. And they themselves are a new church plant. And they gave to the work, the church plant in Tokyo. And Dan wrote to me, he said, there isn't anything large, but the congregation that it is coming from, that his congregation, is largely under-resourced. And what they have given, it is big for them. And he says this: thanks for allowing us to partner with you. We have to allow them to partner us. He writes with such humble words. And he says, we are really trying to embed a value for generosity and global church planting in the foundations of this church plant. These are his exact words. I replied, I said, this is not small. Not only it is big for Hope Roosevelt, it is big for us too. This was something that I believe the leadership team, Chui and myself, and the finance team who got the news first, it was unexpected and it is impactful. We are reminded from 2 Corinthians chapter 8. For as I can testify, they voluntarily gave according to their means, and even beyond their means, begging us earnestly for the privilege of sharing in this ministry to the saints. And this, not merely as we expected. They gave themselves first to the Lord and by the will of God to us. Now as you excel in everything, in faith, in speech, in knowledge, in utmost eagerness, and in our love for you, so we want you to excel also in this generous undertaking. And today we have another church, a new church plant, who wants to exemplify that too. And it says here, begging us earnestly for the privilege of sharing in this ministry to the saints. It reminded me of the words of Dan. He says here, thanks for allowing us to partner with you. They gave according to their means, and even beyond their means. And they found it a privilege